Yes, guys. Hello and good morning. Welcome to the Gianni Batici YouTube show. It's game week 20. Game week 18, 19, 20. I didn't work it out. I was lazy. I didn't work it out. Am I right in thinking it was something like 3 game weeks or game week deadlines in the space of under 10 days, right? That's crazy. Just checking that we are live and my audio is fine. Just looking for the chat because I've not done like a test check. Freddie is in the chat. Hello, FPL Freddie. Freddie, let us know if you can. Kev says morning. I think Kev was on early. Let me know if my audio and visual is all good. Yeah, thanks, Kev, mate. Appreciate that. Tell you what I've not done. I've not shared the link on my WhatsApp group, which Kev is part of. So I'll do that in just a sec. But good morning to Brandon as well, another one of our channel members. Oh, Rayhan, yeah, we'll get to Foden chat. Good morning to S. Dawes and Ryan. Ryan, I don't think... Hang on, have I done this? Ryan, have I got you in the WhatsApp? Hang on, have I got you in the WhatsApp? Ryan, I feel like you became a channel member. And I'm not sure. No, I did add you. I did. Yeah. I did it last weekend, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I gave it the whole bio with the Are you near the Rockies in Is Calgary near the Rockies in Canada? I don't know. My Canadian knowledge of mountains is pretty rubbish. John B is in the house as well. Good morning, everyone. How are we feeling? I'm going to set a captaincy poll very soon. We've got loads of stuff to run through as well. If anyone fancies it. So, stuff we're going to be showing you in more detail. We're going to talk Man City tactics. Here's a little tease. We're going to look at the fixtures. Of course we are. We're going to talk more about Phil Foden as an asset. We're going to run a captaincy poll and see if these numbers are still reflective. This was a captaincy poll I did on Twitter about 4 days ago. This was before Son had played, for example, right? And we're going to talk about those captaincy options and why I think I can rule out a couple. It is pretty early, isn't it, in Canada right now? I mean, it's just gone 9:15 a.m. in the UK. So yeah, we're going to look at some of this data, but I want to run a poll and see if these numbers are still accurate, right? Because I think as the week's gone on, more and more people are looking at the Man City asset. So I wonder if the Man City asset here, 26%, is actually going to be higher than Salah. So let's have a look. So game week 20 capped. Let's go in the same order. And you guys can hopefully get vote in. So Salah, we're going to do exactly the same as what's on screen, which was from my Twitter. Watkins. And then we're going to do Foden. Look, Foden Alvarez should get more of the vote because there's 2 players. But very few players have got both. So I'm just like, that's your Man City attacker. So let's start the poll and you guys can vote on that. Guys, this stream is all about answering your questions, okay? I will get to so many questions, I promise you, but we're going to be here for a while, right? We've got an hour and a half to the deadline, an hour and 40. So with that in mind, if I don't get your question straight away, apologies. I will try and get back to it. Obviously, if I see any questions that jump out at me from a channel member or super chat, I'll get to it within seconds. I'm so happy you're doing live streams, says Robin. Thanks, Robin, dude. Yeah, this is my second ever deadline stream, isn't it, on this channel? So game week 19 was so fun. I did have a very special guest in game week 19, though, didn't I? I did have FPL Chai, who, look, maybe I have a special guest today. Who knows? That was a very last-minute thing last week. Watching from Australia, says Zaid. Yes, love that. Always crazy for me to think of other territories and their game week deadlines and the times. But if you're in Australia... It's late night deadlines, isn't it? For us, it's kind of lunchtime. For you guys, it's middle of the night. Foden hat-trick today, says Maliki. Yes, Maliki. Let's hope so. Do you think Nkunku starts? Yeah, I do. So what have we seen from Nkunku? We've seen a 10-minute. I think then we saw a 30-minute. We've seen a 60-minute. And now I think we're going to see a 60, 70-minute. Now we're going to see a 80-minute plus. Maybe even a full game. Who knows? But yeah, Nkunku's good for a start. Real bench and dilemma from Adam. Yeah, we'll get to that. Oh, Sokan is on Alvarez captain, but Solanke looks like a classic Hattie in the making against the makeshift Spurs defence. Big thing about Spurs defence is, do you think we see someone like Eric Dyer come in? Clearly, Postecoglou doesn't fancy Dyer. Like, he's willing to play Emerson Royale as centre-back over Dyer. But, and it is a but, it's not been going well. They shipped 4 to Brighton. Can they continue? Or do they need an actual centre-back to play against someone who's very good in the air in Solanke? Solanke's going to bully Emerson Royale and Ben Davies in the air. The reason Solanke didn't have a huge amount of joy last time out against Fulham, he scored, it was a penalty, was because Tosin and who's like 6'5", and Bassi, who's a big lad, were good in the air. Yet against Forest the previous week, when Bolly was sent off, Solanke had joy. He's a real threat in the air, Solanke, and that's where he's going to have fun against Spurs. So yeah, I get it. So far, you are voting as I thought. I said, I think the Man City player is going to get more love than Salah. And he absolutely is. And Son, the captaincy poll I did on screen was before Son had played Bournemouth. He did get an assist, right? He still returned. Didn't look great, though, out wide, did he? We do prefer Son down the middle in this Postecoglou team. And now, yeah, he's only on 7%. Guys, thank you so much for hitting the hey, nice and early. There's so many streams, right? The thing that's put me off doing deadline streams was the market's so crowded. Every YouTuber and their dog do a deadline stream. So I've never done them. I'm also often on Sky Sports News 50% of the weeks before the deadline. FPL Family are on today. I was meant to do Boxing Day, but they cancelled. So for that, if we can help this deadline stream get seen by more people, that'd be amazing. It will be seen by more people if you hit the like button. So likes and subscribes. And obviously, if anyone wants to share it on their WhatsApp groups or Twitter or Facebook, or whatever, that's great. But I don't expect you to do that at all. My bench boost, says Freddie. I've seen a few looking at bench boost. I'm going to show you my team. So on my bench, I've got a bench dilemma. I mean, for me, it's not a bench boost week, obviously, but for some, it might be. If you're bench boosting, I would be tempted to take a 4-point hit and improve one of those players. So maybe if you're bench boosting, and let's say if you're bench boosting, you've got Areola and Dubravka, I would consider going and selling Dubravka, knowing Newcastle are going to go shopping, and go, I'll go Raya or Emi Martinez as an extra transfer if you're bench boosting. It's an excuse to use an extra transfer, which could pay off in the long run. Man City defenders going to be Kyle Walker. Captain Foden or Alvarez, we'll get to that in a sec. I tell you what will help the discussion. Coming up soon, I'm going to talk you through how they've been playing in recent weeks. This is the pass map and the average position map in the Club World Cup final. They also pretty much played exactly the same way against Everton, and the positions of Alvarez and Foden were identical. We're going to talk about that coming up shortly. We'll also be talking about why I am in love with Foden at the moment. Greetings from South Africa. If I bring Walker in, I'd have to bench. I'd have to Palmer and Gusto on the bench. Yeah, that's the problem, Freddie. You're giving yourself a benching headache, aren't you? So I'm not sure you do bring Walker in this week. It depends. Definitely prefer Foden to Bernardo, by the way, guys. Definitely. That's not even a question for me. Unless money's tight, because obviously Bernardo is cheaper, isn't he? Guys, thank you so much, by the way. You did hit that like button, didn't you? I can see you did. Have you enjoyed my content this week? Let me know as an experiment for the guys that watch the lives. I don't expect you to watch all my videos, but how many of you have seen the wildcard video, the captaincy video, or the team selection video I've done this week? If you've seen one of them, let me know in the chat. If you've seen all 3 or 2, let me know. It's just an interesting experiment for me to know how many videos you guys watch of mine outside of the lives. Because I'm guessing those that watch those pre-recorded videos, loads of them don't like the lives. So is it split, or do you watch all? Have you watched 1, 2, or 3? All 3, says Kev. Thanks, mate. I tell you what, the captaincy video was loads of fun. And actually, the captaincy video was built around this slide here, which we're going to talk about in detail. The captaincy video went through what I thought was really interesting, was delving into the opponent's form in just the last 2. So many times we take season-long sample sizes or sample sizes from the last 6 or last 8. I was like, no, let's just do the festive period, because literally in the last 2 games, these guys have played 2 games in 6-7 days. So let's just see what they look like before Christmas and after Christmas. And Newcastle have lost both games. They've conceded an XGC of 4.95. Yet Bournemouth have won 2 and look really good defensively. Burnley, they've looked pretty ropey. They should have conceded more than they have. And Sheffield United conceded 4 goals, but actually were pretty useful at the back. 1.49 XGC against them. We also will discuss those rest days. Guys, thank you so much, by the way. It does look like loads of you have watched them all. Loads have watched 2, and I'm guessing the ones that watched 2 did Wildcard and team selection and missed Captaincy. So if you missed Captaincy, no worries. You're going to get some Captaincy chat in a minute. And Concord Darwin, Mohammed, please don't spam the chat. Although you did only write it twice. That's not really spamming. So I will answer that one because it's a nice, quick, easy question. Whoever you've got, I wouldn't sell for the other one. It's so close. If you don't have either, I would buy Nkunku. Wildcard midfield differential. Foden. Foden, right? Guys, Foden's like 10% owned-ish. He actually went up last night, didn't he? Should we have a look at those that went up in price last night? Alvarez is going to go up tonight. And he's already gone up this game week. Foden, on the other hand, yeah, he's not going up tonight, but has gone up already. Sorry, I'm just listening to my wife. My wife's in the room next door. Canal's in the chat. Good morning, Canal. How you doing, mate? Canal, yeah, I said it this morning, didn't I? I've done a little video to the WhatsApp holders. Kunal and Gucci, the last 2 comments there, are both in the WhatsApp group. And I sent you guys a video from a graveyard this morning and said, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And look, this is part of the reason why. It's what we can see on screen. The opponents, look, when I see the data on screen, I rule out Watkins and I rule out Son, I think. Salah for the data looks brilliant. Newcastle on the ropes. But I would say with Salah's 5-day rest, you also get tons of rest for Newcastle. Tons of rest for Newcastle means Eddie Howe actually has had some time on the training ground for once. And we know Newcastle is an elite defence. So I do wonder if they go to Anfield and put up a display. I also am hedging, right? Because in my team, I've got Darwin. So let's say Salah goes big and I don't have him captain. Well, 1, I own him already. And 2, Darwin will cover some of those points by default. There's a good chance if Salah gets an assist, it's a Darwin goal or vice versa. Foden, actually captaining Foden in a way protects me a bit from Alvarez owners who captain Alvarez. Because again, for the same reason with Darwin and Salah, when one's involved, the other one could be. But also Foden has been so good of late. So look, Foden routes to the team are left, right, number 9, where he played in the semi-final of the Club World Cup, and number 10, where he played here in the final of the Club World Cup. This is the pass map from the final of the Club World Cup. He were good. He scored goals. Against Everton, he played exactly the same role, and I know Alvarez got more FPL points, but who got player of the match? Sky Sports, player of the match, Amazon player of the match, whatever it was. It was Foden. He hit the post. He missed a big chance, which just went wide of the post. Alvarez assist, it would have been. He forced a good save from Pickford long range, and he scored. His BPS total was good, but because he's not a forward, he doesn't get rewarded in the BPS when he scores, quite like Alvarez does. So when Alvarez scored that pen, you're like, yeah, Alvarez is going to get more points. He's going to do better in the BPS. By the way, the pen weren't great. He is going to be on pens, though. We do now know, with no Haaland today, Alvarez in the 3 o'clock kickoff, he'll be on pens. But Foden is the heartbeat. The size of the circle is the amount of touches in that space, or touches in general. So you can see Rodri's always got the biggest circle. Everything goes through him. Foden, he's pretty involved compared to Alvarez, who's teeny. So number of touches, passes, look how many arrows go towards Foden. Grealish, most obvious pass, is either behind him to the left back, whether that's Ake or Guardiola, or it's across to Foden. Same with Bernardo Silva. It's backwards to Walker or into Foden. And look, Grealish and Bernardo Silva don't really pass to Rodri. They look ahead. They look to Foden. He then pulls those strings. I'm just going for it. I also think Salah's a really good option. Let's answer some quick questions. Thoughts on Sterling to Foden? No, I don't think I'd make... on a hit, no. On a free transfer, yes. Holly, hello. Who do I bench at? Hwang, Saka or Solanke? Oh, Holly, that's a tough one. Not Solanke. Probably Hwang or Saka. I'm benching Saka. You can see here, I've got Saka first bench. I'm not willing to bench Solanke. A quick look at the fixtures. Wolves do play Everton. Everton can be good. I'd probably bench Hwang. And Kunku or Darwin, I've mentioned that one earlier. Garnacho as a differential. Don't hate it. I think there's still better. But yeah, don't hate it. He's clearly shooting on sight. Kev says car. What's that in reference to, Kev? I'm thinking to bench Saka. Yeah, look at my bench here. Like, for me, it's between Palmer and Saka. Maybe we need another... Oh, someone's just signed up as a member, guys. Who signed up as a member? S Hawes, thank you so much. I'm lagging in the chat, aren't I? Guys, that's awesome. If you want to become a channel member, the squad tier is $2.99 a month. I see all your comments and they make it on screen. In any comments to videos, I'll always address them with detail. If you want to go one above and do ultras, I get it. It's not cheap, but you're in my WhatsApp group. There's a select few of us. We've got our own mini league. We talk every day. Ali Hangrov, who won FPL last year, is in the WhatsApp group. FPL Chai, who's world number 10, is in the WhatsApp group. I'm in the WhatsApp group and I spam everyone with my videos and voice notes. So yeah, if you fancy joining either tier, it's a good way of supporting the channel, I guess. So thank you, S Hawes. Really appreciate that, mate. Let's go back to my team, shall we? Richarlison as a captain, just know he doesn't play 90. It's the thing that puts me off Richarlison. He always comes off early. Nkunku, yeah, he'll start. Good question there. Holly says who to bench, Hwang, Saka or Solanke. I think I answered that one. I want a Renault for Trippier. Yeah, I don't mind that move. Salah or Foden for captain. They're the two best options for me. I'm going to be going Foden. Heather says bench Palmer and Kunku or Saka. Well, I'm benching Saka, Heather, so I'd say Saka because I would play in Kunku. Although, do you want to double up on Chelsea? I guess that's the big question. Hwang is flagged, but might not play with Asia Cup coming up. No, he'll play. Should I do Bailey to Garnacho? Says Kunal. Yeah, I think so. Although Bailey played really well last game against Man United. I thought he was the best player for Villa. So maybe not. Let's just have a quick look at the fixtures. No. Don't. I've just remembered they're playing Burnley. No, don't do that, Kunal. I don't think so. Your daughter in the video, car. Oh, of course. The graveyard video was Gaia standing on a wall going, car. It was very cute. Yeah, so cute. Morning, Daniel. Hope you're well, mate. Daniel is also one of our channel members. Daniel, I can't remember. Did you join the Ultras tier? If you did, and I don't have you in the group, I need your email address. So if you can DM me on social, Instagram is best. I can add you, but I can't remember. I think you joined the Ultras. If not, no worries. Let's have a look. Daniel's got a benching dilemma, guys. He's got a bench boost dilemma. The bench boost would be Turner. Yeah. He's making saves. Gabriel, sure. Solanke, yeah. And Branthwaite. Gosh. I would be tempted to bench boost, not going to lie. Okay, the beauty of bench boosting early, when you use your wild card, you'll wild card very differently to those that still have a bench boost. So let's say we use our wild card in game week 29-30. 8 weeks left of the season. If you've still got your bench boost, you're producing a good 15-person wildcard, and you're therefore not getting all your value in your 11. If, however, you are bench boosting now and you wildcard in 30, you might be able to wildcard then there's 8 weeks left of the season with a dead spot. You might be able to go a 4.2 midfielder, a 4.3 forward, just to accumulate with some funds, right? Just to go, I want more funds in my 11. So I actually don't mind the strategy at all if you by default naturally have a good 11, a good 15 this week. Just check. I haven't checked the injury status of all your players, Daniel. Just check on Zinchenko. I think he's fine. Obviously, one injury or a suspension or something like that to your 15 would be really annoying. Will Palmer start? Yeah, absolutely. Estupinan as an option? Yeah, he looks amazing. Start Isak or Sterling? I'll go Sterling. Would you buy Havertz? Not one for me. Oh, Daniel was giving me his email address, I think. Is this code? Oh, is that your Twitter handle, Daniel? Is that Daniel's Twitter handle? Let's have a look. Because I need to follow you so you can DM me. Sorry, guys. I don't have my DMs on Twitter, do I? I don't have DMs on. But I do on Insta, obviously. So, Daniel, I'm just searching you. Daniel, 1, 2, 3. Is that 4 zeros? Is that you? Daniel, I've just followed you, but you follow 3 people and I'm not one of them. I don't think that's you. Oh, I'm confused. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Bench boost. Yeah, a lot think bench boost. That's your email. Oh, is it what? At Gmail or is it .com.co.uk? Daniel, you need to help me here, dude. Daniel407. How is that an email? Yeah, I think what it does is a bit like if you're trying to DM someone on eBay or Airbnb, it blocks the email address. So I'm guessing it's Daniel 000 or 40 at Hotmail. Are you a .co.uk or a .com, Daniel? We're getting here. Look at this code. I love that. Daniel, I'm going to email you, mate. Just give me a .co.uk. A code. A .co.uk or a .com. Let's see. A .com. Let's see if it works. Let's do it live on air. Daniel 12340 at Hotmail. Daniel, check your emails and let me know if you've just received my email. And the chat will all be in the loop. Has this worked? Don't say sorry, Daniel. It's good. .com, isn't it? Has this worked? So Daniel 4 zeros and a 7 at hotmail.com. Oh no, everyone's going to be emailing you, Daniel. This is Janny. This is G. Well, you'll know it's me because you'll see my name is in my email address too. Bench Odegaard or Solanke? Well, I'm benching Saka over Solanke, so maybe similar. Bench Daniel, that is so harsh. So Daniel has just become a channel member, guys. So, you know, he's doing better than a lot of you. He's doing better than a lot of you. Daniel, I want to get you in the WhatsApp, dude. I just need your mobile number. So I've sent you an email. Oh, we got some wildcarders out there. Tyon's on a wildcard. Which 2 midfielders would you guys choose on a wildcard? Let us know. Guys, can we all help Tyon? Give us 2 midfielders out of Saka, Richarlison, and Foden. He's definitely going Salah and Garnacho. So I would pick Foden and Richarlison and save the funds. Or, no, I'd go Foden and Odegaard. I know you haven't given that as an option. Guys, let us give 2 names for Tyon. He's got Salah, Garnacho, definitely. My dad is a Milan fan, yeah. If you've just seen my Instagram story. John B, have no Man City players. Would you go Saka to Foden or Gordon to Bernardo? Oh, John, that's hard. Because Gordon's the much easier sell. I'd be tempted to go Gordon to Bernardo. It depends, though. Are you going to captain Foden if you bring him in? And are you going to captain Bernardo if you bring him in? Because I don't think you're captain Bernardo, but I think you could captain Foden. So if it's to captain, go Saka to Foden. If it's not to captain, Gordon to Bernardo. Does that make sense? I'm glad we're making you laugh, Gucci. Foden and Bowen, says Holly. Yeah, I like that, actually. Probably Foden and Bowen. I think I'm with Holly there. Foden and Richarlison from the 2 options you gave. Yeah, loads. Guys, you guys are amazing at giving input to other people's questions. Thank you. Foden, Saka. Yeah, Ryan's like me. Also, the way Odegaard's playing at the moment, Odegaard's playing better, isn't he? Odegaard's playing better than Saka, I think. Sorry, guys. Breakfast. I ate most of it. The reason I was 2 minutes late, I was stuffing my face. Bench Gusto or Estupinan? Probably Gusto. No. Hang on. I can't remember who Brighton are playing. Who are Brighton playing? Yeah, they're away to West Ham. They'll concede. So will Chelsea. Tough one. Probably Gusto. I'd start Gusto. Watkins or Foden for the armband? Oh, I mean, I'm going Foden, so... But I like the fact you're thinking of Watkins. Guys, do you want some news? Ollie Watkins. It's his birthday today. New birthday bounce. What do you mean can't find a link? Can't find a link for what? What are you looking for a link for? What are you looking for a link? Is it for something I was meant to do? I don't think so. So, it's so messy. I'm almost done. I promise you don't have to hear my chomping for long. Birthday hat trick. So, all right, let's play a game. Right. Can you show me? Oh, for membership. If you're watching on mobile, it might be tough. But if you're watching on laptop or on like a computer, it should always say join underneath the video. Yeah, you got to do it outside the app. So you got to be on laptop or something. Yeah. It's annoying you can't do it on mobile, isn't it? How many of you are watching on mobile out of interest? Oh, you guys are on it. Thank you so much for assisting. Guys, let me give you the okay, let's do 3 things here. We're going to play a game where we're going to play a narrative game where we build narrative over why we should captain each of these 5 players. But we're also going to do a poll and give summary, a result of the poll so far. So let's just stick with captaincy poll and then do narrative for captaincy. So as things stand, 41% of you voted to captain the Man City player, whereas 3 days ago, we're looking at 26%. Salah's at 33 now. Was at 33, he's now at 40. Son's at 8, he was at 25. Watkins is at 11, he was at 14. Yeah. So it's a 2-horse race, effectively, and it felt like more of a 4-horse race. Let's do another. No, we'll do a poll later about how many of you. In fact, you can let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat how many of you are watching on mobile and how many are watching on TV or laptop. I like that though, Daniel. Does that get me 2 views? If it does, can you all do what Daniel does? I'm watching from mobile. I'm on iPad, so went on Safari. Yeah, nice. Yeah, hopefully there shouldn't be barriers to be a channel member. YouTube, you're meant to be helping us content creators out. No one's paying me for this video. This is not a sponsored video, right? I've not got a channel sponsor on this video. So it's like the only way of me making money on this video, and guys, like, I'm not asking you for money. The only way of me making money on this video is YouTube ads, of which I reckon I'll probably make £5 by the time everyone's watched it. Not even. In fact, I don't even think I've got ads turned on, have I? No, I haven't. I'll make 0 on YouTube ads today. But I will make a small amount on super chats. Maybe 3 people will ask a super chat. So far, none of you have. Fine. And then channel members. And so far, I've had a channel member come on. So hopefully, I make my £7.50 over 2 hours work. And it allows you to join when you want to become a channel member. But YouTube, the fact on mobile, which loads of you are watching on mobile, it does feel like over half watch on mobile. TV and mobile, Dylan, my guy. Tom's on iPad. Holly's on mobile. Yeah, loads mobile. I mean, I do everything on my mobile, so I hear you. On mobile, can you watch YouTube and then swipe and still have my audio and little screen and like tweet and stuff? Or can you not? Can you go between them? Thanks, guys. Wish me great success. Nice of you to say. Are you still on Foden captain? Yeah, I am. Right. We got to play that game. I'm looking forward to this. All right. Now, can we all build a narrative as to why we should captain? We'll do it one by one. Salah this week. Oh, only if you've got premium. Then you can flip between. I hear you. Right. A narrative why you should bench Salah this week. A simple one, which is on screen. Captain Salah because he has 5 days rest. That'd be mine. Give me your best narrative to captain Salah. It can be anything. It can be because he's just had his haircut. Right? So last week you could have said Captain Saka because he's dyed his hair blonde and it's new haircut bounce. And wackier the better. Captain, and we'll do it for every player. I've got a couple of good ones. Salah's a bit boring from me. Yes, Jack. Captain Salah because it's his last game before AFCON. My ranking in the world is 110k. Captain Salah because it's his last game for AFCON. You could say Captain Salah because it's last game for AFCON. You could say that works in his favour. You could also say it works against him, couldn't you? You could go, he's going to be distracted. He doesn't want to get injured. I think you're probably right, though. I think it's a good thing. Last game for AFCON's coming up because Newcastle are tired and awful away because Núñez has started scoring. Yes, so the assist threat for Salah is bigger. Needs to catch Haaland in the golden boot. Very good. Haaland injured. Salah skyrockets. I like this. Captain Salah because I'm not, says Pete. Captain Salah because of Newcastle's recent form. Yeah. Yeah. Captain Salah as Burn got terrorised against. Yeah. But I reckon we're going to see Livramento left back because Burn was awful, wasn't he? But maybe because he could face Dan Burn, who he's going to turn inside out. Captain Salah, because simply he'll get double digits. He'll get double digits today. It is today they play, is it? No, it's Monday. So don't captain Salah because he'll get double digits today because he plays Monday. But we hear you. Newcastle's away form. Newcastle's poor form. Yeah. Cool. If you're just joining us, we're playing a game. We are building narratives to give reasons why we should captain all 5 of the players on screen. So, because he's due a big haul. Absolutely love that. Guys, if you're just joining, hit that like button. And of course, if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. Like that is genuinely the main reason I want to do these vids, right? It builds hang on. Just seeing my live subscriber count. Yeah, if anyone fancies hitting that subscribe button, that'd be amazing. Oh, you know, I emailed Daniel earlier. Daniel, man. Oh my God, we've smashed it. I got your email. As soon as this is finished, it will be after the game week deadline. I'll put you in the WhatsApp group and send you all the info. But buzzing that you'll be joining the WhatsApp group, mate. Thanks, Daniel. Oh, there we go. 2 of you have just hit the subscribe button. I've got a live count. Could be the first 2 of the day because I've not done a subscriber push. I don't like giving you too many. Captain Salah, because he's the Egyptian king. Captain Salah, because I'm from the future. All right, that's good. That's good. Matt, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Right, next one. I've got one. Who should we do next? Let's do Captain Son, because... No, let's not do Son. We're not going to do Son. But yeah, we're going to come back to him because it will be loads of the same with Asia Cup. Captain Watkins, because you're going to love this one. It's his, no word of a lie, because it's his birthday. New birthday bounce. Genuinely, this is why you could spin it, the narrative. Captain Watkins, because it's his birthday. I mean, we've seen it with captain a player because they've just had a baby that's been born. Their wife's just given birth. Their missus has just given birth. Spin it how you want. But this one's fun. Captain Watkins, because it's his birthday. Any other ones? I mean, you could think of a few with Watkins. Aston Villa's home form is quite something, isn't it? Villa's great home form. Here we go. In the easiest game on paper, I think. You're probably right there, Freddie. Burnley is an easy game on paper at the moment, isn't it? They are leaky. Captain Watkins, because it's his battle of the Claret and Blues. Genius. Yeah. West Ham, Aston Villa and Burnley. Claret and Blues. Are they the only 3? I think they are. Captain Watkins, because... Very nice, Dylan. He had a bad game last time out. Because Burnley don't keep clean sheets. Yeah. They did against Fulham the other day, but I know what you mean. Because he gets a chance to troll us. Captain Watkins, because you get the chance to troll us again. Just like he did against Sheffield United. We all captained him in game week 18, didn't we? Game week 18, we all captained him. And we did that. Well, we did it because we thought it was smart. And we did it because it was obvious. Didn't happen. But we were unlucky. Birthday, ending the year on a high. Captain Watkins, because company always give gifts. Because he'll smash it today. Because he's blanked the last 4. That's a good one. That's a good one. Captain Watkins, because he's blanked the last 4. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Because every time it's an option, I don't and I regret it. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that, Ryan. Because Burnley play a kind of high line and exposed. Yes, they do. Although away from home, I expect it to be deeper. All right. Let's do a new one. We've done Watkins. Let's do Can we do Foden and Alvarez together? Captain. No, let's do them separately. Captain Foden, because he's there. Mine is simple. Mine is Captain. We're going to do Foden. Captain Foden, because he's their best player at the moment. Foden is playing out of his skin. Oh, there we go. Channel member. An ultra as well. Ivor, that is wicked, mate. Where in the world are you watching from, Ivor? Ivor, let me know where in the world you're watching from. And also, can you DM me on Instagram? If you don't have Instagram, let me know and we'll figure it out. An email address or something. But I need your mobile number, Ivor. So the way of me getting your mobile number is you need to send it to me privately, unless you want to put it publicly in the chat. So DM on Insta would be a good way to start, Ivor. Else, outside of that, Ivor, then you can put your handle if you're on Twitter, and I can follow you on Twitter, and then we can speak on DM. So do let me know, Ivor. But thank you for supporting the channel. Right, come on. Why are we? Nice. It does look like an Icelandic name. Right, Captain Foden, because it's his best chance for a hat-trick. Quite simply, yes. Captain Foden, because he steps up in KDB's place. He does. And you know what? He couldn't be playing more in the KDB role. Look at this pass map, average position map, both from the Club World Cup final. And this was the same against Everton. Captain Foden, because he has the best haircut. Love that. Because he's their best. Yeah. I think the Foden one, he got player of the match last time out. Captain Foden, because he got player of the match last time out. Captain Foden, because he was buzzing after the midweek win. Do you know what Foden is? He loves playing in this position that we can see on screen. And when he gets an opportunity to play in this position, he smashes it. He quite simply smashes it. Give Foden a chance in the KDB number 10 role, which, by the way, Alvarez has been playing because Haaland's been up front. Guys, I've got 2 more mouthfuls. I'm going to eat this and then you won't hear any chomping, all right? Let's say 1 more mouthful. Done. Because he loves shooting on goal. And boy, did he shoot against Everton. Foden hits the ball so clean, doesn't he? That left foot is so sweet. Do you guys agree with me that left-footed players hit the ball cleaner than right-footed players on average? I actually think they do. Ivor, I'm still waiting to hear from you with your how you're going to contact me with your number. Nice. DM me on Instagram, mate. See, some people don't have Instagram. So I'm always like, oh, like Ryan, I don't think we got it on Insta. I'm just looking now, see if I've got a request. Yes. Hi, mate. Chat later. Cool. I've just messaged you. Let's chat later. So we've done Foden. All right. There is a bit, guys. I am going Foden. Yeah, Ryan says Foden, Sheffield United at home, and he's one of my favourite players. And FPL has to be fun. Guys, I'm not going to be able to watch the Man City game today. Yeah, doing some couples and kids stuff. Gutted about that. Not going to be able to watch Foden. He's also not on TV in the UK. Captain Foden, because he's under 15% owned. Sick fixture, no Haaland and no KDB. Yeah, it's all there. All right, let's do Alvarez. Captain Alvarez. I've got a simple one. I am going Foden, by the way, because this is mine. That is why I think you should captain Alvarez. I don't. I'm going Foden. But we're building narratives here. We're playing a game. We're building a narrative for all the top captaincy candidates. I think you should captain Alvarez because he's playing number 9 for the best team in the league. And he has a good fixture. Oh, and he's on pens. Why does no one want to captain Son? We're going to do Son in a minute. Don't worry. We're going to get to Son. Do you know what? I did one earlier. I was like, I'm not benching Darwin Núñez because he's got new boots, new boot bounce, and he scored in them last week. Yeah, because he's won every trophy. Yeah. Clinical finisher. Yeah. Okay. Loads of us like that. Guys, I want to answer some of your questions real fast. Is he really playing number 9? Yeah, absolutely. This is his part. This is his average position in the last couple of games. That is Alvarez at the top with the typo. I've Alvarez PTSD, but as I've been sucked in before. Guys, you know what the problem with Alvarez? This is why I'm not buying him. Because look, let's see my team. CH, good morning to you. This is my team on screen, right? Where are you? There. Right. I'd have to sell Darwin, who I think during AFCON is going to be a good asset. And I'll probably end up selling Darwin to Haaland. If you buy Alvarez and KDB and Haaland are back for Game Week 21, which Game Week 21, by the way, is mid-January. Game Week 21 is a long time away. Alvarez isn't in the 11 when KDB's fit and Haaland's fit. Now, they might not both walk back into the 11 in Game Week 21, but by 22 they will be. Alvarez is going to be a transfer out waiting to happen. Is he a brilliant one-week punt? Absolutely. Do you want to spend 2 transfers on bringing him in and bringing him out? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. If you think he's the best game week captain, then yeah, do it. But for me, I'm seeing people selling Darwin for Alvarez, and I don't think that's a move I'd make. I like Darwin versus Newcastle to the point where I'm playing Darwin over Saka this week. Saka is on my bench, and Foden is my captain. And both those things, I need to make sure that I've got locked into my team. So I'm going to just check the app an hour out to deadline and just check the pick team because I've changed my captain so much this week and my bench. Yeah, it's exactly as we see it on screen. Lascelles second sub, just in case he did start. But yeah, Areola in goal, Saka on the bench, Foden captain, Salah vice captain. I'm locking that in, baby. I'm locking that in to the point where, I've locked it in when I've taken a screen grab ready to post on Instagram, which I'll do in a minute. I think I'm saving 2 transfers for when we need Salah and Son out. Yeah, and that's a big thing, Freddie, like what our plans are with those players. I'm still not sure if I'm selling both or one. I sold Darwin for Alvarez because I'm scared for a big haul for him. Yeah, Maliki, and I'm guessing you're Captain Alvarez. That's fine. If you're selling Darwin for Alvarez to Captain Alvarez, I would do it. I wouldn't do it if I wasn't, though. If I wasn't Captain Alvarez, I'd be like, there's not much between them. Do I want to use a transfer on it? Be careful with Saka on the bench. Yeah. Yeah. I know. But who would you bench, Zubin? Guys, can you help me in the chat? Can you give me one name? Just fire off a name as to who you think I should chat. Bench. Yeah, Luton is difficult, but Palmer's had a rest, CH. Palmer's had a rest. And he's on pens. And he's Chelsea's best player. Guys, give me the player you think I should bench. Is it Saka, Solanke, Darwin, Palmer? I've got loads of you saying Palmer and Darwin. Come on, can a few more say Saka, please? Thanks, Ryan. Solanke, says Brandon. Maliki said, okay, no, it wasn't that answer. He's captain. Maliki, you have Alvarez and Foden. All right, fair enough. A lot think Palmer and Darwin. Mohammed thinks Saka. Kev says Palmer too. It's pretty split. I would do a poll, but I want to keep the captaincy poll going a little longer. Guys, welcome to the channel. If you're just joining, by the way, thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing. Would you bench boost as Matthias with Dubravka, Mikalenko, Trippier, and Nkunku? Yeah, I think I probably would. Yeah, if I do a poll though, Brandon, I have to get rid of the captaincy poll. It seems a little bit self-indulgent to do a poll just for me. The poll should be more for you guys. And I think the poll's going to say Palmer. They probably don't want to see the numbers. Oh, no, I'm also, I know I'm not changing it. That's the thing. I could do a poll and I'd still bet, and you could all tell me Palmer and I'd still do Saka. Saka's just who I feel will get the fewest points. Guys, do you know why many of you would also support the Saka thing? Now okay, quiz question. Maybe I've given it away. Who is the highest owned player in the game? Who is Ivor? Yeah, he says Solanke. But Ivor, do you not think Solanke versus the Spurs centre-backs of Emerson and Ben Davies could be loads of fun? I just can't do it. I can't bench Solanke. Before, yeah. Don't listen to It's not no coffee yet. It's very early in the morning. Oh, we've got our first super chat. Come on. Guys, quiz question. Who's the highest owned player in the game? Highest owned player in the game. Come on. Percentage owned. Where's that super chat gone? Ah, here we go. Palmer. Thank you, Matthew. Every super chat just supports the channel. I'm always really appreciative of it. Palmer, Haaland, Lascelles for Alvarez, Foden, and Trent in a -4. I mean, yeah. I think so. I don't like you selling Palmer, Matthew Perry, if I'm honest. And you know you're probably going to have to buy Haaland back next week. But for a short-term gain, yes. I wonder, you need to sell Haaland for the funds. Yeah. I wonder if there's another option how to recruit Man City players and Trent. If that's your only option, then yeah, I'd do it for the short-term haul. But just know how you're going to buy Haaland back next week. If you're going to keep with Alvarez for a while, then do it. If you're willing to go without Haaland. Guys, I asked you who the highest owned player in the game was. And many of you have got it right. Some have said Haaland. Some have said Salah. But loads of you got it right with Saka. Saka's got the highest ownership. I can't believe that. Do you know what? I saw it on Twitter this morning. I might check it. Is that true? Is Haaland's ownership really dropped below 60? He was 85% owned, Haaland. He's now 54. How's he only dropped 0.1 in price? That is a madness. So he's 54% owned. Saka's 57% owned. Yeah, like there's no doubt about it. Saka kills me. Saka kills me. But Palmer, he's also fairly highly owned. 21. I tell you what, I like playing ownership games with you. So see if you can guess this. How highly owned is Ollie Watkins? Give me a percentage. He's blanked, I think, 3 in the last 4. No, he's blanked 4 of the last 5. Without looking, what is Watkins' ownership? Give me a percentage. Yeah, Ivor says Saka is on penalties and it's more rows to points. Yes, he is on pens, but so is Solanke. What happened there? What happened there? That is me swiping right. Sorry, team. Now I need to get all my slides back up. I am a terrible man. I'm a terrible man. There we go. So yeah, I get it. And Saka is on pens, but Saka could also give penalties away. We've seen him pass it to Odegaard. We've seen him pass it to Havertz. We've seen him pass it to a few different players, haven't we? Guys, I asked you to guess if you can. Yeah, thanks. I swiped away. That's the problem with the touchpad. I asked you to guess ownership. 52, 62. Malachi's on 62, 43 for Freddie. Gucci's on 52. A lot of you going over 50. Kev's 38. I think I would have guessed about 40. Daniel's gone 60. This is Ollie Watkins' ownership, right? I'm going to give you the answer. I would have gone 40. 53%. He's blanked 4 in the last 5. He's 53% owned, Ollie Watkins. 53%. And the last few weeks, his price has gone up despite the blanks. A few weeks back, he was 8.4. He's now 8.8. How long do we give him? How long do we give him? Foden or Alvarez for captaincy? I'm going Foden. If that helps you, I'm going Foden. Guys, thank you so much, by the way, for hitting that like button and hitting the subscribe button as well. Do subscribe if you're new around here. It takes you a second to subscribe. And part of the reason why I want to do these deadline streams is to open myself to a new audience, because I know many don't watch the pre-made videos, which I do mostly, and they're really good and you should check them out. But people have said, why don't you do any lives? So I've got to start doing them around deadlines when I'm available, which is probably every other week. Simmercast 2, Alex Moreno from -4, says Liz. Yes, I like Moreno as a call now. Dean's injured. Other options at that price point that are good. Stupinan, you could go Porro if you don't own him. Gusto is a cheaper option if you need money later down the line as well. Bowen for Saka from -4. Not from -4, I don't think so. I don't mind the move without -4. Guys, thank you for your questions. And thank you again to our super chat that came in a couple of minutes ago. Really appreciate that. Am I sure Darwin will start? No. Never sure with Darwin starts, are we? After his goal last time, though, Kev, surely he starts. Let us know in the chat. Do you guys think Darwin will start? I think it will be Darwin, Gakpo number 9, Salah on the right. I think Luis Diaz bench. And Jota, by the way, we have to remember Jota is back fit. Is he back fit to start? He just had a 15-minute cameo. I think we'll see half an hour Jota. If Ollie blanks again, he'll be a big sell. Yeah. Sammy's with me on Darwin. Bench Dallo or a Stupinan? Probably a Stupinan given the fixtures. Just. I think. The Stupinan's away, isn't he? Yeah. And Dallo's also away with a upside goes Stupinan. So I didn't realise Man United were away. I think Watkins hat-trick this week. Yeah, maybe. In that case, I hope you're captaining him. Isaac or Pinnock? Isaac. Always start the attacking player if you're not sure. That's my motto. So, we've seen my team. My big decisions this week. I am benching the guy you think I shouldn't bother benching, don't you? We might get team news, by the way, on Chelsea. Is worth mentioning. Team news is a thing. Yeah, a lot are looking at going Watkins captain. It does look like there's a few on FPL Twitter that have said they're going to go Watkins captain. Yeah. Live now. Hang on. I'm going to just tweet that we're live. Gosh, you can see my concentration face, can't you? There we go. Freddie's going to go Salah. Would you captain Foden over Alvarez, Gianni? Yeah, I am. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I know more routes to points for Alvarez, but just fancy Foden, mate. I just fancy that he's City's best player at the moment, and I really like how involved he's been in recent weeks. Here are some of his numbers for midfielders in his price band. Shots, look at that, 87 percentile. This is the Man City way of playing at the moment. Foden is loving life playing in the number 10. Would you feel Palmer or Solanke? I probably would go Solanke. My benching dilemma is between Saka and Palmer. I put Solanke as someone has to be in the 11. Good morning, Danny B. Start Gordon or João Pedro? Start João Pedro, mate. Start João Pedro. He's off the back of a hattie. Or brace, whatever it was. Will Colwill start? I think so. Hard, though. Start a Stupinan or Gusto. Hard one. Gusto. Palmer or Nunes? I'd start Darwin. I just think Darwin against Newcastle could be a fun fixture at home to Anfield. He just scored, Darwin. Like, how often do we talk about Darwin as being a confidence player? If we talk about Darwin as a confidence player, just scored a goal. Back your guy. Gabriel over Zinchenko. Just because Gabriel plays 90. Anyone fancy Bernardo Silva? I prefer Foden. If it comes down to who do you prefer, I prefer Foden. Guys, if you are just joining and you fancy supporting by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel, a subscribe would be amazing if you haven't already subscribed. Do you know what? I usually make the chat subscriber only, but I thought, no, I won't do that today. I assume, though, everyone in the chat is already a subscriber, but there will be people watching that haven't hit that button. So please do if you fancy it. Bench Konza or Gabriel, or tough one. Probably Konza. Start Cole or Trippier if I'm playing Trent and Gusto. Always, Trippier does offer you upside, Shaka. Bernardo could be a huge differential. Guys, what ownership do you reckon Bernardo Silva is? Without looking, guess Bernardo Silva's ownership. I'll give you some background. Foden is 14.8. Alvarez is 33.7. Wow, I did not realize that was that high. Bernardo, what is Bernardo's ownership? How many own Bernardo? He's 6.5 million, which is under 1 million less than Foden. What is Bernardo's ownership? Because he is getting some love. 6%, 5. I think we've got 15. Brandon says 3. Kev says 12. I think I would have guessed at 10-ish. The answer is coming to you in just a second. 4.9. Dylan says 2. Super chat coming in. Thank you so much, Edley, for supporting the channel with a super chat. Love that. Oh, Edley's on a wild card. We can help Edley out here, guys. Can we help Edley out? Do we like Edley's wild card? The main bases he's got covered. The front three is perfect. He's got Foden. He's got Moreno, which I love, and Walker and Trent and Gusto. I wouldn't change that defense. I would consider Porro. Oh, you've got Porro as your fifth. Yeah, all right. The one I don't love, and that's just because it's, I think, a week or two too soon, but maybe you're benching him this week, is Jota. I know with no Salah, you think Jota will get more minutes, and he probably will. And I know you don't have Salah and you don't have Darwin, and therefore you want to cover that attack. I'd probably wait a week on Jota, but if you're benching him this week, then I like it. Odegaard over Saka, I love. Garnaccio's so cheap. Bowen, I love on wildcard. I like your wildcard very much. I've done a wildcard video on this channel, and I'm not confident my wildcard team is better than yours. So do go check that out as well. But I don't think I'd change anything other than Jota in terms of definitely change. But if you're benching Jota this week, there's an argument to say keep him and start him next time out. When Salah's gone, he'll probably be in the 11. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Who are your goalkeepers, Edley? I think the goalkeeper I'd go for, by the way, is Raya. You haven't said your goalkeeper. No, you don't have an Arsenal defender. Hell, you don't. Yeah, you don't have an Arsenal defender. I'll go Raya in goal. Raya and an Areola would be my two goalkeepers. Yeah, Ryan is on wildcard. It's been so hard to pick. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, Bernardo Silva, guys. So lowly owned. CH is also looking at Odegaard. Guys, on wildcard, for me, Odegaard over Saka. Odegaard over Saka. Guys, since I asked you to subscribe 4 minutes ago, I've lost a subscriber. I've gained 0 and lost 1. I'm -1 for that push. Terrible. Serves me right for plugging it. Hi, Jenny. Enjoying the stream. Thanks, mate. Dubravka or Leno? Probably Leno if I was buying one now, just because I think Dubravka is going to lose his spot. I think Newcastle will end up buying a keeper. Bench boost. Oh, Hornbuckle. Thank you for the super chat. Hornbuckle says his bench boost is Turner, home to Man United. Could keep a clean sheet and will get save points. Palmer, wow, yeah, no one wants to bench Palmer this week. I'm in that boat, and I'm going Saka instead of Palmer. Konza's got a good fixture. And Saliba. Dude, bench boost. Do it. I know we're like, oh, don't bench boost because double game weeks, blah, blah, blah. If you bench boost now, you're seriously strengthening your wild card in game week 29, 30, whenever you use it, because you won't have to pick 15 good players. For those that still have bench boost, will wildcard, and they'll have a good bench boost, but there'll be players on their bench each week that they don't want on their bench. Too much money, or players, or too many headaches. By using your bench boost now, you can wildcard with a couple of dead spots. You can go 4.2 midfielder. Put it in because there's only 8 weeks of the season. I don't need 3 subs. Not saying everyone should be bench boosting now, but if you've got a bench like Hornbuckle, you hit the button. Do I sell Zinchenko for a Stupinan? Not this week. Not this week. Edley says, Martinez and Turner are your two keepers. Yeah, don't hate that at all. Don't hate that at all. I'd still consider Raya over Martinez, I think. I prefer Raya over Martinez. Just Aston Villa are a very good defence, but Arsenal statistically have been the best defence of like the last probably 10 game weeks. And you don't have an Arsenal defender. But I do like Martinez, but Raya would be my pick there, Edley. But I like the fact you're not going rotating goalkeepers. You're spending a little bit of money on a goalkeeper and you can kind of play them most weeks. That's what I wish I had done. Thank you so much for all your questions, guys. I'm sorry I can't get to all of them. The chat is super busy, which I love. Thank you for all adding to the chat. And if I don't answer your question, someone else might. So please, I encourage you all to answer each other's questions. Obviously, super chats and channel members' questions get answered straight away, and I'll try and do some others. Saliba or Gabriel, I go Gabriel for goal threat. Captain Watkins, I've compared captaincy a lot this week. I've done a video on it. My outcome is the best captaincies from the data we have, which includes things like rest days and form of opponents. It's Salah versus your Man City attacker. They're the two options I'd go with. I'm going Foden. On my way to the airport, FPL fella, my guy, flying during the City game. Where are you off to? Hopefully I don't land on Alvarez, Captain Blank. Oh, mate, that'd be painful. I'm going to be driving during the Man City game, so I'm going to be listening on the radio, which will be fun. I love listening to games on the radio. Remember to hit that like button, team. Likes are very welcome. Who am I captaining? Foden. I'm also benching Saka. I know. Give Gianni some love, says Brandon. Yeah, you can love by like, by subscribe, by channel memberships, by super chats, all of that jazz, just by telling your friends about the channel. Flying to Tenerife. Lucky you, fella. It's always sunny in Tenerife, isn't it? It's one of those places you can go in December and January and still get some good weather. Bowen captaincy is Dunk is suspended. Huh, not bad. I don't mind Dunk as captain, Bowen as a differential captain. He is flying. I still, though, ask Bella, he's a West Ham fan. I still have a few trust issues about captaining West Ham players. But I hear you. Actually, Bowen might be a popular captain pick in the next few weeks. 21, if Haaland's not back, and even if he is, he goes to Newcastle. Bowen plays Sheffield United. Worth knowing, isn't it? Worth knowing. Where are we at? Ben Williams in the chat. Trippier and Mabama to Trent and Alvarez. Yes, but it means he can't get Haaland in one move. That's fine. You can roll in 21 and get Haaland in 22. There you go, Ben. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you're just joining, we've got a captaincy poll running. 43% of you are looking like you're going to captain Mo Salah. Do please add your opinion to that poll. I thought the Man City attacker was going to be a little bit more popular this week than Salah. I did a poll on Twitter a few days back. This was the outcome. The pattern is very similar, although fewer of you are looking at Son and Watkins now by the looks of it. Son was around 25%. He's now on 9%. Right? So you're moving away from Son and you're moving towards Salah and your Man City forward. I am captaining Foden this week, and here's some data why. A super chat has come in from Emre. Thank you, Emre. Would I bench Palmer, Saka, or Solanke? Oh, Emre, we have the same headache. This is my team as things stand. I ain't changing it. You know why I'm not changing it? I've taken the screen grab. And when you've taken a screen grab and you're ready to post it on your Instagram, you know you're locked in. Because I post with the locked emoji, right? In fact, I must do that right now. So, Emre, Solanke has to start for me. He plays against Spurs fullbacks at centre-back, right? So for me, I'm going to be definitely starting Solanke. Now, you've got the question that I don't really want to answer. I don't want to tell you. Because I am worried about getting this one wrong. You captain Saka? So you bench Saka or you bench Palmer? Guys in the chat, give Emre your 2 pence worth. Who would you bench out of these 3 names? I know we did it earlier, and most of you, to be fair, said bench Palmer. I, however, am going Saka because I think Palmer has a slightly higher ceiling, and I think he's in better form than Saka. They're both on pens. Solanke's on pens too. The thing is, Saka passes half his penalties to Odegaard or Havertz. Captain Foden, bench Saka. Eek. Guys, this is such a hard one. I don't want to give you all I can tell you, Emre, is I am going to bench Saka. But for you, it's completely I'd say don't bench Solanke, and then you make the call between Palmer and Saka. All I'd say is Palmer's playing slightly better at the moment. And he won't give penalties to Nkunku yet. For Palmer to come off penalties, he has to miss a penalty, I think. Who's getting more points, Son or Palmer? Son, maybe? I don't know. So far, the chat they're helping you out a little bit. I've seen a couple of bench the one with the highest effective ownership. Well, Saka is the most highly owned player in the game. That's a surprise, isn't it? A few have said Saka. Thanks, Maliki, Daniel, Dylan, all agreeing with me there. I'm pleased to see that. Very pleased. Hit the like button, girls and boys. Says Penguin. Penguin, thank you so much. Penguin, I took my daughter on a walk this morning in her pink coat. And her gloves are inbuilt. So her arms are really long. She was waddling along, 18 months old. And honestly, she looked like a penguin. Pink penguin. FPL fella, mate. You didn't need to do that. Thank you so much. Win FPL, but your daughter supports West Ham. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Winning FPL as a content creator, like, it's never been done before, is it? Like, no one's ever won FPL as a content creator. FPL winners become content creators. Be pretty massive for my ambitions for a career, I guess. So I'd sacrifice my daughter to support West Ham. Look, there's a good chance my daughter supports Leicester because that's our local team, and she's going to play for Leicester probably, almost certainly. So she might not even be a Chelsea fan. So yeah, I'll pass her over to West Ham, I guess. Good question, fella. That's a tough one to answer. I'm not going to win FPL anytime soon, though, so we don't have to worry about that. Win FPL, yeah. Guys, that's let us know what you would do. I think many of you would say win FPL. Guys, to win FPL, I mean, the odds on that. It was awesome to have FPL Chai in the house last week. Guys, thank you for all your questions. We've spoken a lot about benching headaches. We have spoken about captaincy, and we've put it down pretty much in the poll. It's similar. It's Salah versus the Man City boys. If you're out there and you're captain Son or Watkins or Solanke or Bowen, let us know why. Let us know why in the chat. I'm keen for arguments towards any of these players. So even if you're captain Salah or Alvarez, the reason I'm going for Foden is I like the opponent. Sure, the opponent's not as good as Watkins' opponent, but I like Sheffield United if City score early. There is a higher chance of a 5-0 win in the Man City fixture than any other fixture. I also like that I can guarantee almost that Foden is playing just because there's no Doku. Even Grealish has had his house robbed, apparently. So he's a doubt, although not officially. There's no KDB, there's no Haaland. So Foden, I've got the 90-minute guarantee, or I feel like I've got the 90-minute guarantee, which you don't always have with Foden. He's also coming off the back of player of the match against Luton not long ago, player of the match against Everton. In fact, the last 2 Premier League games, Luton and Everton, I'm pretty sure Foden was player of the match. In the Club World Cup, he scored goals, played really well in the semi and the final, and he is the most involved Man City player on the ball in the attacking third. When we look at this average position map, he's smashing it. He's playing so well. Everything is going through him. This is the position Foden wants to build a career. This is the position Foden sees as his best. Does he get to play it much? No, because Alvarez plays it loads, because KDB plays it loads. We often see Foden out on the left. We often see Foden out on the right. We've seen him play false 9 for a whole season before Haaland joined. He didn't want to play these roles. When he gets given the opportunity as the number 10, Foden steps up. We saw it in the Club World Cup. This is where this is taken from, the final. But the average position on the pass map versus Everton was almost exactly the same. Foden in the number 10, pulling the strings. Creative as you like. And he gets to shoot from distance. And my God, that left foot. He forced a brilliant save from Pickford from 25 yards. He scored from 20-odd yards. He's shooting from distance. He hit the post from 20 yards, all in one game against Everton. Keep that momentum up, Phil Foden. And against Sheffield United, you're getting goals. I'm gutted I'm not going to be able to watch it. I'm not even going to be able to on my phone much because I'm with friends and my wife allows me to do a lot of FPL stuff. But when we have an outing, I can't be glued to my phone. Like, I miss out on a ton of stuff because of FPL. So when I'm in her presence, social occasion with another family, like, I need to respect that and be not watching that game and not looking at my phone much. It's probably a good thing because I'll be having a heart attack if Foden blanks. And if Alvarez bangs, it's going to kill me if Foden blanks. Alvarez is around 33% owned, I think. Foden around 14. So you're talking about a big swing there. A big swing. So you asked me why I'm captaining Foden. I think I've just given you a pretty big Foden run, haven't I? Did you enjoy that, team? If you did, show me you liked it by hitting that like button. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Hitting that subscribe button genuinely means a lot. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. That was a bit of a run. I'm pretty pro Foden. If I wasn't going Foden this week, though, guys, I would be going with Salah. Alvarez if I owned him, but for my team, I would be going Salah. Here's my team. Slanky or Jesus, who to start? Slanky. Foden over Bernardo all day long, and it ain't even close for me. Last mouthful. Can't drink, can't eat. I'm trying to multitask. Danny B in the chat. He's a great differential, isn't he? If Grealish doesn't start, we could see Foden out left, which would be rubbish. I think Grealish, good chance he starts. Gordon to Bowen, like, I think Gordon's a sell now, given the fixtures, and given how many other good midfielders there are. You've all got bench and dilemmas. Look at my bench and dilemma. Marek, look at my bench. It's on screen. Although you have Brennan. I'd bench Brennan. And Kunku's a great buy now. He's going to start too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Panther. No. Panther. Sorry, I'm stretching. Don't do it. Don't do it just because I said. Don't do it just because I said. Oh, man. I don't want to convince you all to captain Foden. I know I did a Foden run, and I know I'm captaining Foden, but I don't want to be blamed when Foden doesn't hit and Alvarez does or Salah does. I like to present you with my thoughts, and then I still want you guys making your own choices. Although you could argue you are making your own choice, right? I presented some info, and you've gone, yeah, Johnny's got a good point there. So maybe, yeah. Johnny B's going with it as well. John B, thank you, mate. Thanks for being a channel member, John. Daniel's gone, start Solanke or Palmer. Bench boost has been cancelled. Oh, okay. I'd start Solanke then, Dan. I would start Solanke. Is Man City cover needed? Yeah, probably. Foden, look, Man City are getting a double game week in a few weeks, right? So you're going to end up buying a Man City player soon because you're going to go, oh, they've got a double game week. I need Foden in my team. So might just do it now. I don't think Alvarez is a long-term punt, though, because when KDB and Haaland are back in the 11, Alvarez is vulnerable. Foden's not. Foden will play on the right. And it'll be Docker or Grealish on left. You know, Foden's only not started 2 Premier League games this season. And in one of them, he played 45 minutes and scored. And the other one, he late cameo. He's played every Premier League game. He started all but 2. JP João Pedro over Solanke. No, I'd still go Solanke, just, I think. Sometimes gets benched to João Pedro. That's the problem. Although that's because of European fixtures. Now that there isn't any for a while. Best defender to buy today, Trent. Happy New Year from Torquay. Yes, FPL Cats. My cousins live in Torquay. In fact, my uncle runs the chippy in Torquay. If you're ever in Torquay, check out Crispins. Crispins. It's run by the Batichis. God, I shouldn't be telling you that. What if you don't like me? You're going to go like, yeah. Looks like we got some news on Haaland, guys. Breaking news. No Haaland. According to FPL Twitter sources, reliable sources, this guy's always hits. Pep didn't lie. There's no Haaland. No Haaland. I think we knew that. No, you don't, FPL Cats. All right, FPL Cats. When you're next in Crispins, you'll probably be served by my cousin who looks like me, or my uncle, my Zio, who doesn't look like me because he's 69. Although he's going to Italy with my dad on the 4th of Jan. So if you're going on the 4th of Jan for a week, he won't be in. But go and say hello. Go and say you watch Gianni's YouTube. Unless one of the team is working and they're not a Batici and they won't know who I am. But say, is your boss in? And was the manager in? And then say, yeah, I'm a big fan of Gianni and he said you'll give me some free chips. Start Palmer or Isak. I'd start Palmer over Isak. Salah or Alvarez as captain. I would captain Alvarez. Man City player for me. Love a good fish and chips. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do that tomorrow night for New Year's. What's everyone got for New Year's plans? I'm not going out. I'm going to go fish and chips. Have a night in fish and chips. I'm out tonight. So tomorrow night, yeah. You'd have to pay me. You'd have to ask me a super chat, man, them, and I might consider it. FPL Cats, I'll do that. I can't promise free chips, but you can definitely say Gianni said hello. Start Solanke or Palmer. Guys, I'll keep coming back to my team. I'm benching Saka, starting Solanke, starting Palmer. Given the Solanke-Palmer choice, it'd be Palmer on the bench. Oh, thanks, Maliki. So we rotate. They do today. I was meant to do Boxing Day. I'm doing the next show. So it's almost one on, one off. So it's FPL Family today. It'll be me and Holly back. But that's very kind of you that you enjoy seeing me on Sky Sports News. The bad thing about me doing Sky Sports News, though, I can't do deadline streams. So that's why I've not been doing these all season. But, you know, Salah on penalties, Foden isn't. Yeah, fair point. Hornbuckle, thank you for your super chat earlier. And Gross is a good week. Gross is a good player. I don't ever feel like Gross is going to go crazy, though. I never feel like Gross has huge ceiling. Any early team leaks? Yes. Haaland is out, as we knew, right? But confirmed by a leaker. Have Foden, Salah, and Solanke as well. Reasons for not starting Son. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would start Son over Solanke, I think. Guys, loads of questions coming in. Thank you. Are you, whilst you're asking questions, are you also hitting like and are you also hitting subscribe? Because if you are, then I thank you very much. I thank you very, very much for hitting those buttons. But I am trying to answer as many questions as I can. Channel members and super chats are getting answered all the time. And if you want to be a channel member, the details are on screen. Just click join. If you're watching on mobile, you got to do it on a laptop or iPad or desktop. Mac, he's a Wildcard. Mac, I did a Wildcard video, just FYI. If you haven't seen it, it's only 10 minutes. You could still watch it now. But your big questions are Richarlison, Martinelli, or Saka and Palmer? Can I say Odegaard and Palmer? Okay. From the 4 players mentioned, I don't love your combinations, Mac. I'd definitely go Palmer, and I would go Palmer with Richarlison or Palmer with Odegaard. That's my 2 pence worth. Odegaard's playing better football than Martinelli and Saka. It looks like you want to cover an Arsenal midfielder because you've got a combination with both Arsenal. I would also consider Palmer and Richarlison, by the way. Just know Richarlison doesn't play 90 ever. Foden in for Son, maybe. Not for a hit, though. Oh, baby girl, you going for a nap? Hear the baby crying. I think it's nap time. So on to Foden and captain. Yeah, if you're going to captain Foden, bring him in. Guys, and when we're talking about bringing players in for hits, I'm always up for a hit if I think that's the best game week captain. So if you look at data like this and go, or this and go, I need to captain Foden, I don't own him, then you can take a hit for him. Taking a hit to captain a player is always more worth it. More super chats from Chris. Thank you, mate. Wildcard. Loads of you are on Wildcard. I must admit, I'm jealous. I love a Wildcard now. Bench is Palmer for Bowen, Taylor for Gusto, blank 26. I'm not sure I understand that question fully, Chris. Bench, Palmer for Bowen, Taylor for Gusto, blank 26. I don't know if I understand the question. All I would say is Palmer and Bowen are both... those four are great wildcard picks, all four of them. The problem with Taylor is... Oh, yeah, you'll need Taylor and Gusto for blank game week 26. Yes. Yes. I like all of that. I like all of that. It's a good wildcard, Chris. There are four players I would probably have in. In fact, I think all four, maybe not Taylor. Maybe I'd go Gusto as my fifth defender and maybe have an Aston Villa as your fourth, like a Moreno or a Konza. Thank you so much, guys. Forza Milan says Paulina. My dad's a Milan fan. He'll like that. Best captain for Wood? Don't know about that. Don't know about Chris Wood as captain. I know he scored a hat-trick and I know he plays Man United at home, but I don't know about captain. Guys, thank you so much for your super chats and your channel memberships and your likes and your subscribes, all that jazz. My team this week, just to confirm, and do you know when it's confirmed, right? You know when you're locked in because you post on Instagram with a locked emoji. Captain Foden, bench Saka. I'm in. I'm all in. And actually, I must post it on Twitter as well. Captain Foden, bench Saka, OR, 110k, 0.0 ITB. No money in the bank. 110k in the world. And I'm rolling the transfer. Discussing now on deadline stream. I just thought I might as well plug it. Might as well post and plug, right? Post and plug. I am conscious that I'm a very active plugger. And for some of my regulars, you must go, for God's sake, Gianni, can you stop asking for subscribes? Can you stop asking for super chats? So apologies, but meh, it's in my nature. It's in my nature. Innocent nature, I must add. There's nothing malicious about this, I hope. So guys, thank you so much for doing what you're doing. How are we looking in terms of time? We've got 20 minutes to the deadline. It's not too late. It's not too late to still make a transfer. If you've not been on a transfer a week and you've gone, no, I really need someone this week, you can still do it. It's not too late to change your mind. It's not too late to change your captain. It's not too late to hit those buttons with bench boosts or transfers or bench options. We are getting a ton of questions. Hornbuckle, I do have a mini league. Let me put my mini league on screen. There you go. You can join my mini league. This is the code. Currently, in the top 6 managers are all in the top 524 in the world. So it's competitive. I've got the world number 10 in there. Got the world number 20 or 40 in there. So yeah, please do join my mini league if you fancy it. Loads of benching questions, guys. I'm sorry I can't answer them all. The chat is popping, which is great. And you guys have been hitting those like buttons too, which is lovely to see. I rarely do a stream and have 200 likes, not going to lie. So that's a bit of a proud moment. I'm on 189 and I think we can get to 200. Isak to Alvarez or Gordon to Silva. I think I'd be selling Gordon this week, mate. Gordon Silva. Ivor, my guy, if you need to do one transfer, what would you do? Well, looking at my team, if you were just to go, here is a free transfer this week, it'd be a goalkeeper transfer. I'd be going Raya. I'd be selling Dubravka for Raya. That would be my luxury transfer of the week. The other luxury transfer would be a defender move. Lascelles needs to go, doesn't he? Lascelles needs to go. So it'd be Lascelles to like a Moreno. I think I like Moreno over a Stupinan or Walker, by the way. Guys, here we go. When you bring in De Bruyne back, maybe for Son or Salah, by the way. I am tempted. Daniel says free fish and chips for the highest points in the mini league. There you go, Daniel. We'll try Crispins. Good. I like that. Yeah, do it. I could definitely do that. Thing is, the mini league is likely to be won by someone outside of England. Just throwing it out there. So they might be like, oh, do I really fancy a trip to Torquay? Probably not. Probably not. Guys, I'm so sorry. I need to stop doing that. I keep disappearing because I keep touching my keypad too much. I don't have a dual screen set up or a fancy tech set up, so I'm on a laptop here. So apologies. Hopefully you've stayed with me. Yeah, nuclear. I'm terrible with tech. Clearly, guys. Oh, Liam, no way did I miss your super chat. What was it? Did I really miss your super chat? Oh, mate, I'm actually gutted to hear that. Did I? Why is it not showing me that? Liam, as soon as you ask a question, ask again, please. Ask again, Liam. It's like watching Az and Sam. It's funny. Oh, Liam. Yeah, I found it. Sell Saka, Son, Palmer, Salah, or Bowen to get to Foden. Here we go. Sorry, Liam. I have got your super chat. Would you sell Salah, sell Saka, Son, Palmer, or Salah if you're keen to get to Bowen or Bowen to get to Foden? You can't sell Bowen. For me, I'd be selling Son or Salah a week early. Liam, I'd be selling Son or Salah a week early. I don't like it, but I would. I don't like having to do that. I'd be tempted to sell one of them early. And whether would we sell Son or Salah early? Maybe Salah. No, sorry, maybe Son because he was poor in the week. On the left, Son's not the same asset, is he? I think we can agree on that. I think we can probably agree that on the left, with Richarlison 9 in the Postecoglou team, because we've always seen Son on the left and he's been great. But on the left in this system, under this manager, he's perhaps not the best shout. Another super chat has come in from Reese. Thank you, mate. Trent Walker-Gabriel is good? Question mark. Yeah. That's a great back three. Foden, Alvarez, captain. I would go Foden, even if I own both. Genuinely, I know Alvarez is on pens. I know Alvarez has pens. But when I look at like Man City and I come back to it and I look at this average position map and I look at how active Foden is, everything's going through him. Against Everton, he could have had a 20-pointer. Alvarez relied on a sloppy pen that was nearly saved by Pickford. Foden is City's best player at the moment. I would captain Foden over Alvarez, but both are very good shouts. Of course they are. That's where I'm at. Thank you, Reese. Good super chat there. Good question. Moreno or Stupinan on a wild card? Moreno for me, just because I don't feel like a Stupinan keeps clean sheets or will. No, not at all, Liam. I'm gutted to see I missed it. I don't know how that happened. It's just it showed. It showed, but I think there was just too many comments, and maybe because I disappeared and came back, I was just off the ball. Off the ball. Glad you reminded me though, Liam. And I promise you, next time you ask a super chat, it will not be missed. I pride myself, I hope, on answering stuff like that and not missing any questions, let alone a super chat. Like, God, I wish I could answer every question, by the way. Oh, Az is captain in Son as well. My mate Az is captain in Son. He did text me in the week going, come on, join the club when he saw I was going to. He said days ago, to be fair, he was going to do it. Palmer over Saka. Yep, I'm starting Palmer over Saka. I know it's controversial, but I think Chelsea have a higher ceiling against Luton than Arsenal have against Fulham. Fulham aren't that bad. I know they just lost 2-0 to Burnley. Everyone used their first wildcard. Today is the deadline. Maliki, thank you so much for the reminder. There will be a few. I wanted to mention this. Absolutely, guys. Use your wildcard. And boy, am I jealous. Bench Hwang or Saka? I think I'd bench Hwang Nuclear. Just. But I'm benching Saka. Of course I am. Yeah, Sammy, there's a lot of swings, but you're in a very strong position. The fact you even have it, you even have your wild card, you should feel lucky. Guys, please do subscribe if you're new around here. I would love you to subscribe to the channel and hit notifications when you do. That'd be cool if you fancy hitting that subscribe button. Guys, I've had loads of content this week. Team selection videos and loads of stuff. If you haven't already seen those videos, then it's probably too late to watch them now. But love the fact that you've been supporting. Why don't you answer any of my questions? Sorry, Foyez, I can't answer them all. I'm sorry I can't answer them all. Bench one, Gabriel Porro Konza. Probably Porro this week. No, sorry, Konza. Is Colwell benched? I don't know. Don't know. Don't think there's news that. Oh, yeah. FF Scout family keeps going up and down too much. Yes, Nuclear, he is. He's not having the best of seasons. Yeah. Yes, FPL Chai is wicked. I will definitely be making an appearance on his show soon. Really tempted with Trent captain. I just woke up 10 minutes to sort my team, says Ice G. Go, 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 go. Ice G, the headlines are Haaland isn't fit or isn't playing, isn't in the squad. We know that. That's from a good source. We thought we knew that anyway. I am benching Saka. I am captaining Phil Foden. Now the big headlines in terms of my team. Imagine the damage Saka caused if he hauls. Yeah. If Saka hauls, the damage will be brutal. The damage will be brutal. He's the most, Saka, guys, is the most owned player in the game. He is the most owned player in the game. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I am praying that the Foden captaincy does not backfire. Oh, dear. It's not fun. It's not fun benching Saka, is it? Harry Clark, by far the best content for FPL this year. Love the energy and the vibe and the way you thank people for liking. Cheers, Harry. Slightly desperate for the likes, aren't I? I'm desperate for the subscribes and the likes. Of course I am. I'm growing the channel. Do you know what's really annoying, Harry? I've done FPL YouTube content for 5 years. I should have a channel that has a big following purely on the amount of videos I've done on FPL YouTube. The problem is all my FPL YouTube videos have been on other channels. Fantasy Football Scout for 5 years. I've done Scout videos for 5 years with Let's Talk FPL, then it was Az. Now I do one with Ali. I did my team selection for 4 years on Scout. So it serves me right for not creating a YouTube channel, but I am now only started it in 2023. Earlier this year, this channel is less than a year old. So if you want to support the channel, then yeah, things like memberships and subscribing and even hitting the like button, like it's wicked. It's I love it. And I want to grow it and I want to do more on YouTube on this channel. And yeah, you can hit join if you want to be a member, guys. You can hit join if you're on laptop or desktop or iPad. I think on mobile it's tricky to become a member, so you've got to do it the other way around. But yeah, my WhatsApp group, which 2 members have joined today, I'll be adding you both. Ivan, I'll be adding you very soon to the group. The WhatsApp group's wicked. Daily content, videos, voice notes, a lot. So my team, guys, to recap, I'm benching Saka, I'm captaining Foden, and I'm here to answer your questions. Same position as me, says Quicksilver. Salah or Foden? Do you think the open game will be better for Salah and the higher ceiling? No, because I think Newcastle will have had a lot of days on the training ground because they've had a good rest because it's a Monday night game. And we might see Newcastle being a little bit tighter at the back. Big up the Ultras. I need another water. Talking too much. Solanke over Palmer. Wow. Solanke over Palmer. Yes, I think so, Dan. I would rank Solanke 1, Palmer 2, Saka 3 in order. Yeah, I'm bringing KDB in as well soon, I think. I could buy KDB, maybe 22. I need to see him playing 21 first. Matthew Perry storming it on an 82k rank. Guys, let me know your rank in the chat. I want to see who the highest ranked player is. Give me your rank in the chat. 82k for Matthew Perry. Captain Foden hopefully stays in the top 100. See, my aim, I'm at 110. My aim is to get in the top 100. Joe says, good morning. Play one of Palmer, Gabriel, or Saliba. I play Palmer. Always play the attacker. Guys, give me your ranks in the chat. Just fire a number at me. 81k, Matthew. Well played. Well played. I'm 110. I'm 110. Guys, do you know I've got a mini league as well? If you're not in my mini league, you can join it. Here are the details to join the mini league. FPL Freddy is storming it at 41k. Dave's at 19. We've got Andy at 550. Rafa at 300. FPL Cats all the way in Torquay around the 800k mark. Ivor, my guy. Come on, Ivor. 22k. Make sure you're all in my mini league, guys. Make sure you're all joining my mini league. The banner for the mini league, the code is on screen now. Got some impressive ranks. Cello is at 8k. Cello, you get the award for the Blues fan at 10k. You get the award for the highest ranked or shortest ranked, best ranked player in the mini league. Guys, good morning. That's impressive. So I'm just making sure my Instagram team selection screen grab is on. Sometimes it's like uploading. What's going on? Benching Saka is scaring me, but I'm doing it to play Palmer. Site crashing. Oh dear. Lock in those moves, guys. You've got 5 minutes. Come on. Start locking those moves. 5 minutes. This is your 5-minute countdown. I mean, we haven't had a site crash in a long time, have we, CH? Correct me if I'm wrong. Just make sure you're checking your team. Go on the app now. Just check your captain and your vice. Check your bench order. I do it 5 times. Am I mental? Do you guys do it like 5 times? The app is fine. The app is working. Do you guys check your teams like tons of times as well? Just double check. Foden captain, man. I'm scared. I am doing it though. Like, I've said it all stream, haven't I? I've said Saka bench and I've said Foden captain, and I'm not going back on that. That's what I'm here for. Play your own game. Honestly, the amount of naturally we default to go do this because other managers we like are doing that decision, so we tend to do the same. Play your own game, guys. If you're unsure, just back your gut. I always say it. Oh no, was so engrossed with the content, nearly forgot to sub. There we go, Dave. Thank you, mate. You've just hit the subscribe button. Congratulations. Congratulations to me. I've gained another subscriber in Dave T. Cheers, Dave. Tom's I'm captaining Son this game week. Good. Why not? Like, if you're just back your gut. Watkins, it is his birthday. New birthday bounce. There we go. I'm also going bold on my captain. It's not Son, it's Foden. Proper differential, isn't it? I'm trying to see it. I don't think, other than Az, I know anyone that's benching Foden. The vast majority of people are going to captain Alvarez, aren't they? They're going to captain Alvarez or they're going to captain Salah. Guys, I hope I haven't missed any super chats. I'm just scanning through. I don't believe I have. The idea of missing a super chat scares the life out of me. And Liam, I apologize earlier. I missed yours. Channel members, thank you as always for supporting. Loads of you have been hitting the like and subscribe as well. How are you all feeling then? Like, I think we're going to be locking in the next 2 minutes. This is your 2-minute warning. Just know there has been a few issues on the FPL site. So get on and lock in your team. Get on the app now and just double check. Double check you're locked in. Double check everything is right. It's how it should be. There's people out there captaining Watkins and Solanke and Trent. There's a fair few back in Watkins, you know. A fair few back in Watkins. We could see his EO at 100% plus. We'll see Salah's EO at 100% plus. We'll see Alvarez not at 100%, but high. When am I using my second wildcard, Maliki? I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know. Genuinely don't know. There's a chance it'll be around the sort of game week 30 period. Mohammed, I'm booting you out, mate. You're in a timeout. Sorry, mate. You can't ask a question like that. Just won't answer it. Simply, if you really want to get an answer, you ask a super chat. Akash, Foden captain. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Go Doughty or Senesi on wildcard. Oh, it's probably too late, Ryan, but I would go Senesi. I've gone Foden captain. Guys, it's time to lock in. Time is up. Panther King called it. There we go. Pens down. Have more mods for such situations. Anyone want to be a mod? CH is on it. CH is on it. Thank you, CH. My favorite person. I've done it. I've captained Foden. For the first time this season, I've captained Foden. Hang on, I need to stand up. Sorry, let's move the mic. Can you hear me all right? I've captained Foden. And I have benched Starboy, Bukayo Saka. How do I feel about that? I'm worried about Saka. I'm worried Palmer blanks now. And Luton are good at home. But Palmer's had a good season. He's playing better than Saka. Cheers, CH. That's it. Daniel says, good luck, all. Fraser says, that's it. Good luck, everyone says, right. Yeah. Phil should be full of confidence. Phil Foden should be full of confidence. Ugh. Sorry, I'm standing up because my back hurts because I've been sat down for 2 hours, not moving. So I'm stretching. My captain has blanked the last 3 game weeks. I've gone Foden. I blame you, Johnny, if he blanks. You dare, Daniel. You dare. Got to make your own decisions, haven't you? I can give you info. I can give you my thoughts. What I can't give you ever, guys, is a guarantee. So, I need to go get a drink of water. My decision is, do I leave you in the hands of Andrea Pirlo? Should Pirlo host the stream? Why is Pirlo so blurry? It's because it picks up on my face. There you go. Pirlo ain't so blurry anymore. There you go. Pirlo's in shot now. Benching Starboy. Should we play some pool? Oh, what have I done? God. Better. All right. There's only one way to know. There's only one way to know if Foden captain is going to work for me. If I can pot the black. I did this the other day, right? The black goes on the pink spot and the white goes on the green spot. It's a hard shot to make in pool. It's not an easy shot. It's not a hard shot. It's not an easy shot. It's certainly not a... Where's the white ball? It's certainly not a shot which I make more than 50% of the time. If this black goes in, Foden hauls. If I miss, Foden blanks. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right, come on, Johnny. Foden to return. No, not to return. If it goes in, he hauls. Not in return, a haul. Right. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Foden's going to blank. You heard it here first. Phil Foden is going to blank. Double or nothing? All right, he gets more than a 10-pointer. Double or nothing. More than a 10-pointer if this goes in. And if I miss, he definitely blanks. I've got my eye in now. This is going in. This is going in. Oh, God. All right, the black is on the pink spot. The white is near the green spot. Not quite on it, so I don't have enough queuing space. Come on, Foden, for a mega haul. Double digits. No. My God, Anna potted the white. Hang on. Oh, third time lucky. Third time lucky. Oh, I don't know what to do. This is how I used to go into my GCSEs. My exams at school, I'd go into it going, if I can't get that in, I'm going to fail the exam. And rather than being up all night revising, I'd be up all night playing pool. Oh, man. No, I don't know. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. I've just missed 2 shots that I pot over half the time, I think, or around 50%, and I missed them both. Should we play some more pool? Right, let's do a poll. You guys are going to tell me if we play pool. So, the poll, start a poll. Should Oh, this is a first. This is a first. Should Janny play pool for 5 minutes or chat FPL? Genuinely, what do you want? Oh, you want me to chat FPL? Fine. Fine. No, it's about 50-50. Oh. I can do 5 minutes of pool or I can chat FPL. I mean, I may have just tweeted to say that I play in pool. Here's the link. Keep voting, guys. Thank you for your votes and for your likes. Yeah, what's it like owning a pool table without the space? So either this used to be my parents' house where there was space, but now if it's up against the wall, or if I'm queuing at an angle, it's fine against the wall. But if I'm queuing square on at 90 degrees, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I barely use it. But if it was new, I'd use it all the time. George Ware, and that shirt is one of my first memories of football. He ran the ball from his own box, pretty much. Classic shirt, 1995. I think he was Ballon d'Or winner. Play pool is 56% of the vote. The people have spoken. Come on. Tweet to binding contracts. All right, I need some Destiny shots then. So this pocket is good for you to see. I don't think many of them are good for you to see. So I'm going to stick with shooting in this pocket. So let's do everything that's happened with Phil Foden, that me missing the Destiny shot and therefore he's going to blank, can be rectified now if I make the same shot with my left hand. If I can make the same shot with my left hand, and CH, give me a couple of predictions to do after. So can I make the same shot with my left hand? I think the camera needs to go down a tad so you can see the pocket. Yeah, you can see that go. If that was going in, yeah, you can hear it as well. So, does that point down? Yeah. Right, same shot with my left hand. I mean, I'm never making it. I'm never making it with my left hand. Not gonna lie, like I said, I got a 50% chance of making it with my right, and I missed it. So Foden's gonna blank because I missed it. If I make it with my left, the chalk's coming out. I've not chalked this cue in probably 2 years. That shows how much I've played. If I make the shot with my left hand, Foden actually does return. He hauls. No. Come on. I've got 3 attempts on my left hand. 3 attempts. Come on. No, same again. I'm overcutting it. So both times I've overcut, haven't I? So yeah, 3rd time lucky once again. What is going on? All right, let's see if I can do it. This is a hard shot. Let's see if I can go green in from here. No, I'm rubbish today. I am rubbish today. Same shot. I've never liked these sorts of shots. Yeah, better. And what I'm bad at is shots down the rail. So watch this. This is down the cushion. I'll miss this. So when you've got a shot down the rail like this, I need to put a bit of right hand side on it, and I need to hit the white. Needs to hit the ball and the cushion at the same time with right hand side. That means the ball sticks on the cushion. If I hit right hand side, yeah. So if I hit that, if I don't put right hand side on, look what happens. I'm going to hit the ball and cushion at the same time without the right hand side, and it'll probably miss. This should miss. Went in. Right hand side helps. So right hand side. Yeah, missed it. Okay, I'm dreadful at pool. What else can you see on camera? Let's go for. Let's got a hard shot. Let's put the ball in the black spot. So, and then this can come right towards this pocket, right? The middle pocket, look, for the blue. Yeah. Good. Okay, my pool's getting better. Does that mean Foden now produces? I don't think it does. Pool while chatting FPL. Yeah, it's a good compromise. Tweets are binding contracts. How am I out of breath from just standing up? You right, left-handed naturally. Yeah, I'm a right-handed. But what it is when you have your own pool table, you and you've had no one to play with. Like my sister didn't like playing me really. So my sister's quite not bad at pool, but she didn't like playing much. So it was always like, play with yourself. So I used to do, and you've seen the backdrop to my videos. A lot of the backdrops were like this. You just put the balls out like that and be like, just practice hitting them in and then setting yourself up for the next shot. Because I'm only using one pocket, it's slightly more complicated, but a little bit of screw on and then I'm middle. But I'm going to stick with this pocket. Again, a little bit of screw. There we go. Left-handed black on the cushion, back for this number 15. So hit that too hard. Still got a chance. So I just do stuff like this and then go left and right. That's a good shot. Maybe Foden will perform. I don't think you can see the middle pocket. Okay, let's go. The white ball's probably going to go in here. It's going to be a big screw to avoid the white going in, the green in that corner. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I'm finding my rhythm now. Missed. Shouldn't be missing that. At all. Left-handed. It's almost like I go, left-handed, got to make up for it. That's how I think that it's almost like, you do a bad shot, I forget it in my left hand, then it's like an apology to the right. This is my game. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Another shot. Who gets more points? Here we go. CH. I knew you'd come in. You can see I need ideas after chatting for 2 hours. Right. Another shot. We'll get more points. Who will get more points, Son or Louise? Get the shot, and Son gets more. Janet, you need to take your phone to look at the chat as you make the shots. I know, but the phone... Yeah, hang on. Let me do that. I'm quite concerned that I'm out of breath. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, then do hit the subscribe button. Oh, see, damn, he's good. I don't know about that. I've not played in a long time. You can see though, as soon as I have a couple of shots and I find my feet, like any pool or snooker player would say, how do I load the chat then? I don't know how to load the chat. Am I being stupid here? How do I load the chat on my phone? CH, I don't know how to load the chat on my phone. I don't know how to load the chat. Am I being stupid? Oh, I can play it. Hang on. I'm going to have to go without the phone. Gianni using his pool table is the only reason was his stream. Coach Peer not happy with the performance, Gianni. Is that Gianni or Ronnie O'Sullivan? Ideas at 6 a.m. Right. I'm going to leave Dammy's good on because that looks good for any newcomer. Let's move this chair. Let's do same again. So I quite like the lineup. So let's carry on with that. But first, to take CH's question, which was, who gets more points, Son or Louise? If I get the shot, then Son outscores Louise. So let's go for this blue ball in this cushion again, right? I'm going to go the same tricky shot as last time, where the white ball's on the green spot, and I'm aiming for the blue. If this goes in, Son outperforms Douglas Louise. So if the blue goes in, Son gets more than Louise. If he doesn't, Louise outscores Son. Rubbish. So far off. I'm not good at that shot this morning. But let's do some more. Okay, there are. Right, here's a challenge. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls on the show. They've all got to go in this pocket, because this is the only pocket you get a good eye line of. I've got 6 balls in this pocket, and I've got to do it in 7 shots. I can only afford to miss 1. Can I do it, yes or no? Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Can I do it? Yes or no? I've got to get these 6 balls in this pocket in 7 shots. I can afford to miss 1, but if it takes me 8, then I'm rubbish. Okay. Can I get it in 7? What do you reckon? Let's start with the hardest one and work my way up. That's what I think I'm going to do. So most of these, you just want a little bit of screw, a little bit of back. So you just go bottom of the white ball, just a little bit of back, a little bit of spin. So I want to be landing the white around this area every time, right? So can I get it in 7? 1, 2, 3, but rubbish because I'm on the cushion, and now I've got the washing in the way and the wall. Okay, this is going to miss because I need a lot of screw and I need to hit it hard to get the white off this cushion and back to like here. And I'm standing on a bloody dog bed. I've got the washing here, I've got dog bed, and I've got my bloody R9 print. And I'm on the cushion that I need to cue down. Stop doing the excuses, Danny. Just hit the ball. Ah, he's missed it. And the white's good. All right, I can still do it in 7. This takes a shot. I need to hit this hard. And a lot of right-hand side. So the ball comes off the cushion and back here. And as you can see, it's fairly straight. I might miss this because of what I'm trying to do with the cue ball. Yeah, didn't get the spin on it. So I need to get this ball. I can only use this pocket. So I'm going to double the yellow and hopefully get the yellow in here off the cushion. It's not going to happen though, is it? No. And now look, let's pretend that went in and see if I would have got this green. Such a promising start. So you missed 1, and because you've got to get it all in the same cushion, that's a really hard game. I've never played that one with the 1 cushion thing. Can we see a swerve? Yes. What's your karaoke song? I used to do this with the crossbar. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same sort of stuff. Yeah, we can definitely see a swerve. Good shout, Ivan. I'm not good at swerves, but we can definitely see one. You definitely need the chalk. That is key. All right, so the swerve for me would be, can I pop the yellow? I'm going to have to put it closer to the thing. Right, you can see that, right? Okay, so at the moment, just no chance, right? To pop the yellow, actually, I'd avoid the swerve and go trying off the cushion. But let's try. I'm going to try and swerve it around this way. So you've got to cue down. And you're literally cueing down like that on the corner of the ball. And you're still aiming straight and you're hoping the white does that. I'm not sure this will happen. As I say, I'm not good at swerves. It's been a long time. Right. No, rubbish. Hang on. Again, not the best with this cue, but no, hang on. I'm not confident with swerves at all, as you can see. Yeah, there you go. Did you get that? That was quite a good one. That was quite a good swerve. Way to go, mate. Woohoo. Just joined. Who did you captain? I joined, FPL. I've benched Saka. I've captained Foden. Anyway, let's play some more pool. Another shot. What else can we do? Let's do more of a longer swerve. Because again, that was a short sort of bitty one. You can also do longer swerves where you don't hit as hard down on the ball. And it's more like a... So I'm going to go the other way around, right? That didn't work. That didn't work. But do you see what I mean? When it's the longer swerve, it's not as harsh, so you don't need to get on top of the ball as much, and you can do it. And again, you have more pace on the ball. But there you go. Doesn't help when you put the white though, does it? Doesn't help when you put the white at all. Let's try that again without putting the white. Rubbish. Come on, I can do this. Let's do that. Right. I need to chalk up. Yeah, too much swerve. I want to do you know the one where I had 7 shots to pot 7 shots to pot 6 balls. I want to do that again. So that these are the 6 balls. When you miss one, it really hits you. They've all got to go in this pocket. That is the key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I do it? Come on. Really quick as well. Ronnie O'Sullivan pace. So again, like this one, naturally I'd hit the ball forward and I'd leave the white there. I can't do that because this game is all about this pocket. So again, this is a tricky one. So I'm dead straight on it. So I knew I was leaving myself a hard shot. Fortunately, that went in. But now, I can't even tell you what I've got in the way this time. Honestly, I can't even show. I've got the washing and the sofa. Let's have a look. Move the washing. This just isn't going to go in. I'm standing on a sofa. I wish you could see. Oh, I've just cracked something as well. Yeah, rubbish. What have I broken? Oh no. Oh, I've broken a bloody print. Oh, okay, this game's cancelled. Let me show you what I've done. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, you can just see shards of plastic. It's fine. It's not a big deal, but I've broken it. The game is cancelled. Hang on. Can you see all the shards? I stood on the sofa to make the shot. So again, like you're seeing the areas where you're seeing the better areas. Oh, there's nothing on it. You're seeing the better areas for me to play pool in my room. So let's take the camera off. So currently, you're seeing like that space. I just took the shot from there, standing on the sofa. The white ball was by the pocket, and I had to stand on my pile of stuff. The things I do to make that 6 and 7. I'm going to go, and when I go, not just yet. When I go, I'm probably going to spend the next half an hour trying to do those shots. Oh. Have we worked out if Foden's having a good game week based on my shots? I don't think we have. I think we're probably saying no. Yeah, oh dear. Don't fall on your sofa. Yeah, it did worse. Oh no, AJ forgot to make his moves. Let's have a look, see what you guys have been saying. I bought in Haaland as I have bigger problems with leaving for the next game. Fair enough. Fair enough. You are not the best content. Shards in the sofa, not good. Thing is, no one sits on that sofa. It's one we don't know where to put, so it's landed there. So yeah, I think though, I might put it on like what's that website? People collect stuff for free, but if they collect it, you'd have to pay to get rid of it. When Watkins captain, yeah, I went Foden, well played. Have we got live FPL stuff up yet? You know, like we get like the EO numbers. No, it's still updating. Still updating. Guys, I tell you what, if you want to support the channel in any way you can, it would be fun if you did it by hitting that like and subscribe button. That would be wicked if you fancy it. Likes and subscribes are so welcome. Gumtree, there you go, CH. That's the one. It's the same in Canada as England then. Guys, I'm going to be back very soon. I've got loads of content planned for Game Week 21. We've got a good break now, but I will put out a reactions video. I might even do a live. How about let's plan it in. Let's plan it in together. Let's plan it in together. So when are the fixtures? Right, let me check the fixtures. Right. When can we do a live together? Cam, I'll be 1 minute. When can we do a live together? We'll do a live after the Liverpool game on Monday or on the Tuesday, sometime around Monday, or maybe Monday day before the Liverpool game. On Monday, I'll do a live. So do hit notifications and you'll know when I'm going live. Follow me on Twitter, all that jazz. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Likes, subscribes. And if you want more Paul content, drop a comment and let me know. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Love you. Have a good game week.